Morning and welcome to another weekly tech review of Bitcoin and Cardano's ADA. Cardano's ADA was last week's trailblazer once more, seeing a third weekly gain while Bitcoin struggled along with the rest of the market. So we'll be doing tech analysis, looking at the MACDs, moving averages, and the key support and resistance levels for the week. Looking at Bitcoin against the dollar in the weekly candlestick, going to see Bitcoin move through the pivot at 91.11 to support a run at this first major resistance level sitting at 92.82. Not far off last week's high, 92.98. So we're going to need to see a relatively bullish start to the week to support a move through that first major resistance level. Breakthrough there and we should see Bitcoin target 9,500s. We've got the second major resistance level sitting at 94.80. Failure to break through that pivot's going to bring first major support level sitting at 89.02 into play. That's nestled alongside the 23.6% fib sitting at 8,900. Looking at the MACDs, we're seeing a narrowing of histograms here and a possible bearish crossover. Going to need to make sure Bitcoin breaks through that pivot to support a bullish start to the week. Moving across the daily candlesticks and the MACD, we're looking at the trend analysis here. Following last week's minor loss, Bitcoin's going to need to avoid a fall through the 23.6% fib at 8,900 to avoid this first key support level sitting at 88.55 on the trend. Breakdown through there would bring the second leg down that is sitting at 86.20. So a fall through that and we're going to see a bullish trend reversal. A break through the week's first major resistance level and the second major resistance level sitting at 94.80 through to 9,500 will then bring this first key resistance level sitting at 97.95 into play. Going to need to see Bitcoin break back through to 10,000s and 10,398 to support that near-term bullish trend. MACD, we're seeing the histograms narrowing, but we're also seeing the EMAs for the 50 narrow against the 100 and the 200. So avoiding sub 9,000s and a move through that pivot to test resistance early in the week will be key. Moving across to Cardanos ADA against the dollar and the weekly candlesticks in the MACD. Particularly bullish week last week, 22% gain. So going to need to see Cardanos ADA avoid a fall through the pivot that's sitting at 933 to support this upward momentum that we've been seeing. Break through the first major resistance level sitting at 1073 would then bring 11s into play, and we've got the 23.6% fib sitting at 1125. So a breakout from last week's high is going to be needed to maintain this near-term bullish trend. Pull back through to sub-10s and that pivot level at 93.30 would then bring first major support level sitting at 84.21 into play. Should avoid sub-90s in the week, barring a crypto meltdown. Looking bullish for Cardano's ADA at the moment, particularly when we're looking at the MACDs, the histograms have widened, signaling a possible another bullish week ahead. If we jump across to Cardano's ADA against the dollar and the daily candlesticks, slightly different story with yesterday's pullback and a relatively bearish start to the day. So going to need to see Cardano's ADA avoid a pullback through that pivot level for the week at 93.30. So, and then looking at the key resistance levels breaking out through to 11s will be needed to support that upward momentum. When we're looking at the moving averages, we're seeing the 50 EMA widen against the 100 and the 200 day. So that is signaling a continuation of this bullish trend in the week.